To our continuing focus now on the daunting relief and rescue efforts in southern Tamil Nadu, large parts in the districts of Thoothukudi remained marooned, even though the unprecedented rain there, remember, stopped around 24 hours ago. Arterial roads and rail links remain cut off to several places, and a massive rescue effort is still underway. NDRF teams reached the nearly 770 stranded railway passengers. Some of them were rescued yesterday, rescued the rest of them. They have all been moved to another railway station from where a special train has been arranged. Remember, they were stranded at the Sri Vaikuntham railway station, which is near the temple town there. Several people in marooned areas were airlifted by Indian Air Force choppers, as you see on your screens there, Coast Guard and NDRF teams. But thousands more remain stranded. The scale of this is enormous. Part of the problem is that the river Thambrabarani is in spate, and several ponds and lakes have breached, leaving towns and villages marooned. Towns like Eril are struggling as the bridge link to it was washed away. Restoring rail and road links is going to be a daunting challenge in bringing about that recovery there. My colleague Sam Daniel reached ground zero in Thoothukudi today and sent us this report.
The third day began with a good note in Thoothukudi, with the Air Force chopper airdropping food and relief supplies for the 500 rail passengers stranded at the Sri Vaikuntham railway station for more than 24 hours. And as we speak now, efforts are underway to take them to Chennai by a special train. But the situation continues to be of great concern across Thoothukudi. Even 36 hours after rain stops, people are wading through knee-deep and in some areas neck-deep waters, because waters have not receded and waters continue to inundate because of the heavy inflow on the Thambrabarani river, which is in spate now, and several lakes, ponds and tanks have breached, compounding the problem. And even on the third day, people are still waiting for food, water and essential supplies, and they are quite upset and angry. Relief authorities say because of the hostile nature of the conditions like this, where in many pockets they say the currents are quite strong, even NDRF they say are not able to reach, and that's why the delay. But they say they're expediting relief measures, and today they also point out airdropping of food has also started. In terms of losses, at least 5 people have died in Thoothukudi alone. There is worry that this could actually go up, because in many villages the floods had actually washed away properties, and there's worry that actually many more could have lost lives. In terms of property losses, authorities say it will unfold only after the waters recede, which could take up to 48 to 72 hours, but by tomorrow they hope things could significantly improve to make relief measures more easy. In terms of losses, besides crop losses, they say lots of damages could be for the highways, could be for the water resource infrastructure, besides the railway infrastructure and the municipal installations. Train services are completely cut off, which could take at least a few more days for them to resume. At the moment, the flight services are yet to resume, and Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has met the Prime Minister asking for a larger relief package for the state. It's a double whammy for the state. Particularly this has happened as it's still recovering from the huge losses in Chennai and adjoining areas because of the very heavy rainfall brought by Cyclone Mijan. So on the third day, still people would sleep without electricity. A lot of people in flooded homes without internet, and a lot of them still waiting for relief supplies. Hopefully the day would dawn, giving them some kind of hope and food to eat. In Thoothukudi, with Suresh, Sam Daniel, Find NDTV.
Sam Daniel also spoke with Thoothukudi Lok Sabha Member of Parliament Kanimozhi Karunanidhi, who's been there and working across that district in terms of the rescue and relief efforts and monitoring those. This is what she had to say.
everything is a challenge. Getting food is a challenge. Reaching out to people, bringing them to safety. Everything is a challenge. Even the boats are not able to go. Yesterday, a fire engine was washed away, and yesterday, NDRF people who went in to bring out people, they could not handle.
Everything is a challenge, says the Lok Sabha MP. And joining me now is Mr. Akhilesh Kumar, Commandant of the 4th Battalion of the NDRF, whose men are actually part of the rescue efforts there. First, it was both in Tirunelveli and Thoothukudi, now focused completely on Thoothukudi area. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to us. At the moment, what is the biggest challenge your men and your teams are facing there in Thoothukudi?
Our team are facing first that our vehicle got stuck at different places. And the second challenge that since yesterday morning, I got that one train has been stranded at the Sri Vaikundam. So our two teams tried to approach this station. One team is from the Thoothukudi side and one team is from the Tirunelveli side. This station is in between Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli. So finally, today morning, our one team managed to reach that station at 11 a.m. and second team managed to reach at 1 p.m.
So yes, that was going to be my next question to you. Have all the stranded passengers been rescued? Are they all safe now?
Yeah, total 774 passengers has been rescued. There is 10 to 15 passengers who is unable to move. They have to lift. They have to need support to carry from that place. So they are being rescued right now. The problem is that the evacuation is in such a way that all passenger has to travel 1.5 kilometer on the railway path, and the railway track is 1 feet submerged with the current flow. So our team lead all the passengers, and by making the human chain, all the passengers had been evacuated. 10 to 15 passengers, they are being rescued with some other options available.
You're actually saying that many of them had to walk through submerged railway tracks to reach safety, sir?
No, 1 feet flooded railway track. It's 1 feet flooded railway. Yeah.
Okay, 1 feet flooded railway tracks. They had to walk across. Dramatic rescue operation there as well from Sri Vaikuntham. Sir, when do you expect a semblance of normalcy, perhaps restoration of road and rail links in that area?
In Tirunelveli, situation is going to be normalized, but in Thoothukudi, it will take a couple of days also, 48 hours. And our team who reached to the Tirunelveli, they faced many challenges. They have to drive the boat up to 6 kilometers against the stream of Mahakumar Barani river. Then they had to carry the boat manually to 1 kilometer to reach the station, and they took the risk also. But finally, somehow, our team managed to evacuate the passengers from the Sri Vaikundam railway station. So we are expecting that after a couple of days, situation will be normalized. And today morning, chopper service has also dropped the food and water. Our team has also carried some water bottle that were distributed at the station.